Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today I am going to do my October haul. So we're going to start with books and then move on to supplies. So everything that's coming to you today is from either Amazon, AliExpress, or Temu. All the books are from AliExpress. So let's start. But first of all, we have Sachdeva's new book, Cute Horror. This is the coloring book version, not color by numbers. This will be lots of fun to color. Eclipse, AJ Quinnell is getting ready for Christmas. So we've got this book out, Mistletoe. This is one of the color art series. The pictures all go sideways in this one. And there's samples of what they look like. And never anything on the back. And then Leriza May. This is her latest book as of filming. It is Ballerina Chibi Girls. So these are little cuties, all in different poses, mostly on the stage. So there's not a huge difference in the backgrounds here, but there's enough that they won't feel too samey. Damita Victoria came out with a new book, and it's been a long time since they've had one. So this is Freaks Beauties, and it has double images, but the back section is line art, and the front section is grayscale. Very light grayscale. So Coco put out a Christmas Advent book, 24 Days to Christmas. So each picture has, this stumped me a little bit at first, but there's two pictures for each day. We get the one that has the number on it, so this is the 12th. And then the next one is a picture with some sayings on it. Christmas calories don't count. So here we have the 13th picture. And then we have a quote, "Baby, it's cold outside." And that's how the book goes all the way through. Another Christmas book from AJ Quinnell. This one is called Chrimbo. And this one is the color art series as well. The pictures that he showed us that were in it are just absolutely gorgeous. And Mystery Pixelmania came out with a new book. This one is Alien Worlds. Very, very different from things that are out there in the CBN world. So this gives us some samples right here. And this is just your normal grid patterns, except that they use the alphabet, and it is not. Is it the same? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Okay, so it's got the whole library, the whole alphabet there. And it looks like, yes, it is. So they only put the numbers that you use, and they are the same. It's the same palette. So on the back, we also have a sample of some pages here as well. So these are 3x3s in case anyone is interested. This next one is Angela Porter's latest book. This one came out in the summer, but it has taken Amazon this long for me to get it. I pre-ordered this book, and this is the same with all Creative Haven books. If you pre-order them in Canada, it takes forever to get them. So I pre-ordered this in the summer sometime, and I got it in October. Isn't that just ridiculous? But it is worth the wait because It is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at some colored ones and we can see more clearly. There. And there. So, very nice book. Sach and Sachdeva came out with a Chibi Christmas book and holiday season. So I imagine that there might be some non-Christmas pictures in here. That would be nice if it included like Hanukkah or something like that, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing just Christmas. But there, I like this. Nice showing of pictures that are in the book. And that is not the color by number edition either. Now this one I saw on somebody else's channel, and I'm sorry I don't know whose. I watch so many videos one after the other that the names just leave my mind as soon as the next one comes on. But this is just absolutely adoring. It's called Dream Coloring for Kids, and it is illustrated by Anastasia Kachova, and is published by iSeek, which is, no, it's American. 2020. So when I looked this book up, there's two others that are like the same series, and so I put those in my cart as well. But these are gorgeous. Look at this. This is not just kids coloring. This is the picture that she did, whose website I saw. Oh, look at this one. Love that. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of I can't even think of her name, so never mind. Oh, Emily Lidahall Oberg, that's it. Kind of reminds me of her style. It's a gorgeous book. And this was part of my sister's October gift to me, Damita Victorian Midnight Pattern. So these just have one single square pattern on each page. I don't know. Some of them are mandalas, some of them are objects, some of them could be loosely called patterns, but it's not exactly what you would imagine it to be, but I like the picture. So, and most of them are you know, mandala-ish. Big book, too, and there's not doubles. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. I have a sore throat today. I'm sorry, it's a Powerade and they're kind of noisy. Okay, so then I picked up this book because I saw this on Julie Bouvier's channel. I don't usually pick up random mandala books like this that don't have artists, but the mandalas in here are so intricate. It's exactly the type of thing I'm looking for these days. I've been doing mandalas for so long that I really am most interested in the intricate, detailed ones. So there's a few that aren't, but most of them are quite detailed. So that's just called Mandala Coloring Book. There's no anything. Yep. I got Uusikou's new book, Lonely Pumpkin 2. I don't have Lonely Pumpkin 1, but I decided to get it anyways. That's adorable. And this isn't a Halloween book. It's got this our pumpkin girl partaking in all sorts of different activities. Alexandra Franzese has started with Christmas books. We have Kawaii Christmas Mandalas. So these are lightly grayscaled. And these are the motif mandalas with little pictures making up your mandala. And these are new books by Southern Lotus. Minimalist Art Life. This one is not very minimalist. It just has different sorts of pictures. The other one is just called Minimalist Art, but it's version 2. I don't know what was wrong with version 1, but this is version 2. And these are quite minimalistic. I want to use these for painting, to work with gouache and acrylic paint. Practice using them. That's my plan, anyways. Sherri Baldy's latest book has been out for a while. It is Little Miss White and the 8 Dwarfs coloring book. So, her usual style there. We either have Snow White or some dwarfs. And then I have always wanted to get some books by these people, Crook. Their first books they put out were too gruesome for me because I don't like the gory stuff. I just like the creepy stuff. And their newer stuff is more creepy. It's not gory, but it could be unsettling to some people. So anyways, I picked up their latest two, which have been published for a while. This one is Dark Botanical. There's a lot of flowers with teeth in this one. Or flowers coming out of the face. Like this could be quite unsettling to someone. But, I mean, it's not gory, so it doesn't bother me. I like this type of thing. So yeah, really pleased with this. And their other latest one is Creepy Dolls. This is Crook again. So these are definitely not cute dolls. They're more kind of realistic looking dolls. Really, it's just a gorgeous, like, girl book, you know, if you like coloring girls. I'm not particularly fond of coloring girls, but I will definitely like these. And Eclipse, A.J. Quinnell, another Christmas book they've got out, Noel. This one is part of their Circleism series. And the way I purchase my books is, if it's a Circleism one, I go with standard paper, because standard paper takes coloring the circles in water-based markers just fine. But the art ones, I pick the special paper, and I use alcohol markers for those to get nicer pictures without any streaks. And I picked up an older one of theirs as well. This one is Shroom. This is a color art book. Looks like these are all sideways as well. Oh no, that's up and down. A bit of both. The Coloring Heavens Halloween special. Just give a quick thing through here, because if you're interested in it, I'm sure you have it already. And I've wanted this book for a long time, so I finally picked it up. Now, I'm not into Disney, but I just absolutely love the style of these pictures with the silhouette in the middle. And I've seen somebody who uses a thin black line to go around the silhouette once they've colored the picture, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I really like the effect of that. So I won't know who half these people are, but it'll just be my take on it, my coloring. Joshua Dunbar, Forest Animal Mandalas. This is the other book that my sister sent me for my gift. So these are lightly grayscaled, and they are motif mandalas. That's what I'm gonna, that's my name for them, because they're made up of motifs rather than patterns. So yeah, those are really nice. And okay, I think let's just change a couple of things here. Okay, that goes there. Okay. I forgot to mention that I had a book outlet order here as well. But that's not what I'm showing you right now. So I purchased this for no other reason than I don't have it. And I have our other two books. So I've been wanting this, so I decided it was time to get it. So again, if you're interested in this book, I'm sure you already have it. Gorgeous. Fun to color in. A.J. Quinnell's Christmas books again, another color art one. This one is called Christmas Crackers. These are silly pictures. And I picked up an older one while I was at it. This one is Karoo. I like these little square books. This one will be fun to color. Coco's latest book for a while. They have put out a new one since this. Enchanted Gnomes. These are adorable. This is some of the nicest gnome work I've seen. And then Pixelmania also had this as a new book, I believe. So I think I bought one of their old ones and two of their new releases. Well, they don't have any copyrights on it, but they're all to this season, so they're all fairly new. So this one is just themed autumn. You can see the pictures here. Yeah, we have a standard palette. And it uses letters instead of numbers. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It'll be different. This is the Halloween edition, so this one came out at Halloween. Again, just the same inside. And you see some finished pictures here. And here. These are going to be really, really nice. Now, I did get some PDF versions of books, but I don't know how to show those to you at this point because I don't print them out. I'm going to show people in a while how I'm doing my PDF books because I'm going to be going digital because I don't have the room to store any more books. So my library is going to be lessening of actual physical books and going into digital. So I'm buying digital when possible because they're cheaper too. So, but on with the haul. Next are books I got from Book Outlet, which I'm sure everybody has seen. Whoops, garbage fell over. Which I'm sure everybody has seen at some point, but I'll just show them quickly. We have Imaginaria in the Wild. So these are pictures of animals that are made up of pictures of other animals inside. So it's a very realistic picture, but I thought that there's absolutely no reason why we can't color these in unrealistic colors. They would turn out just as good, in my opinion. But it's going to take some fun. It's definitely pencil work, I would think, to get into the details of that, even though it is single-sided. Then we got, oh, I forgot to say who's the artist. That was Simon Mendes. So here we have Matt Edwards, Tiny Worlds. Now these are all you know, the common theme of little tiny houses and who lives in them and that sort of thing. Definitely a pencil book, but it's not overly, well, you know, some of them are quite detailed and others aren't. Now the next book I didn't want to get unless it came up on Book Outlet. Then I was going to get it. So it was time to get it. Rooms of Wonder. I wasn't really interested in the rooms part, but there's more than that in here. Let's see. These. Now, this is the type of picture I'm not totally into. But then we have stuff like this that's not. So, combination of both. It's Joanna Basford, so I'll have fun coloring the ones I do color. 2 mythographics that for some reason I didn't pre-order. Having another sip and trying to be quiet about it. It's Magical Earth by Joseph Cannonbang. This one I just totally didn't pre-order for some reason. Love it. And the next one, I was just like everybody else. I wasn't thrilled about Aviary, a book called Aviary. Thought it was going to be too many realistic birds, but that's not what it is. It's all kinds of winged creatures. And the birds they're doable for people who don't do realistic looking birds. Like, I mean, this bird has leaves and a girl sitting in it. And what's that? Is that a tree? Tree branch? Yeah. And you know, the chicken is part of the house, and you know, they're fantasy pictures, so there's no reason not to color the birds fantastical rather than realistic. So that's it for the books. And then on to the supplies. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this. Okay, for Amazon Prime Day, I got a pencil case because I needed it to put the Castle Art Gold pencils into, which I bought on Prime Days as well. So these are nice. I've used them, and I've enjoyed using them. I thought that they were going to be hard pencils because I mean, I always think twice before I buy ones that people say are oil-based, because I like the soft, waxy pencils the best, but these are very soft. I was surprised. The coloring of the pencils is very similar to the soft ones. There's a lot of colors that they share. They actually give you a whole chart that shows you their color range and which products are which colors. It was quite interesting to look at. Now, where am I going to put this stuff? Then, I've been collecting these. And this is all the different ones that I can find. So, I like these markers, the skinnies. They call them the fine line. There is a box that you can buy of 40 of these. It's very expensive on Amazon Canada right now. I know the price will go down, but I decided to pick up these collections. So this one obviously is the Colors of the World 24. Just in case you're not sure what I mean by the fine line, we'll try to take one out. No, yeah, I'll do this one. No, because that's got the boxes inside. I could do for the next one. So this is the 12 classic colors. And they also show you the colors on the top of the lid. Just these look like. So they're shorter and skinnier than the Super Tips, and they have names on them, and they have a different nib. They have a very, where are we? Thin, fine line nib like that. It doesn't say what they are, but I'd say that they were a 2mm, 1 to 2. Depending on whether you use the tip or the side. So that, then I got the bold colors here. Now the next two are both called the same thing, assorted colors. But these ones are called washable and these ones aren't. Plus, they have different colors on the top of the thing here. Looks like there might be a couple that are the same, but they look totally different. Like, look at all these, I don't know if you can see, but look at all those pastel colors at the end there. This only has a couple of pastel colors in it at all. So I went with these two. It's alright if there's some duplicates. So I like using these for my grid coloring. Next, this is the other thing, the last thing that came in my package, my gift from my sister. A set of 24 dual tip coloring brush and fine watercolor markers by Color. And these are made in Canada as well. So that's pretty cool. So these, they're similar to what the other, the off-brand ones are. They're all the same. These are similar, but they're different. So there's the brush on it, and it is a nice firm brush with a flexible tip. And the other end is a fine liner, or for writing, with just a very probably a 0.7, or 0.4 I should say. Was it a 0.4? No, somewhere between a 0.4 and a 0.7. It's a felt tip. It's not plastic, it's felt. So, haven't gotten these out yet. Need to find some storage for them. And then the other thing that I got on Prime Day was a set of 30 permanent color markers. These don't have a maker on them, and they come in the strangest way I've ever seen markers packaged. So I can't get these out until I have a home for them, because this is just a ridiculous way to actually use them. But yeah, they're just like in a tray like that. They don't have any name on them. They work just fine, but they are off-brand. It says permanent marker, nothing else. And you have our standard nib, bullet nib. That in there. Okay, now I've got Temu and AliExpress orders here. Let me see if I can get them together. Oh no, there's a couple of things that aren't. Okay, so this is all Temu. And this is all AliExpress. Okay. Okay, two other things that I bought on Amazon was a set of 3 white Posca pens in 3 different sizes. I had realized that my that I was out of white Poscas, so I ordered this set. And the day that it arrived, I found my other white Poscas that I hadn't really run out, but always need white Posca. So then the other thing that I got is the Kuretake Fida. Oh, here we are. I have 2 of these and I absolutely love them, so I decided to buy a set of them. They're called the Zig or Kuretake Fudabiori pens, and they have a beautiful Japanese nib like you don't get on American-made products. Quite a different nib, I think, anyways. So these are actually straight from Japan, so everything written on them is in Japanese. So, but you can see we get 12 nice colors. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, nice colors there. Okay, so for AliExpress, I was on there because I was looking for some stencils to do for backgrounds. I have an extensive stencil collection from when I did mixed media, but most of my stencils are foreground stencils. So we got some wood here. I didn't expect it to be this big, so I'm not too sure how useful it will be. Well, I guess I could use portions of it, but I might end up getting a smaller one than that. And then I got a brick wall. I'll put it down so you can see it better. And then I got this little set that just had some geometric designs. This one's very fine. It's kind of like maybe giraffe or cow print or something like that. This one looks like, I don't know, cheetah, leopard, maybe that kind of thing. And this one here, the reason I got this pack was because of this one. I'd been looking for bubbles, and this was the closest thing I could find. So that's why I chose that set. Now, when I'm on these sites, just a minute, I have to take a sip again. My mouth is getting dry. I always pick up some pens. But before I did that, I wanted to get a stamp to use for my reading journal. So I came up with this one. That's the best way to show it, I think. As I show it up to the camera. Really nice. So these are the sets of pencils that I got. These ones are pens, not pencils. These are gel pens. So these are a set of kind of like neon bright colors, like that. These are actual glitter ones. And the other ones just came wrapped in a bag, and these are just normal color. But these ones have do these have the needle tips? Yeah. No, it doesn't. These have a normal tip on them. So yeah, these are just straight up gel pens. Oh, there's quite a few in there. Alright, so on to Temu. Oops. Okay, I got some of the really skinny washi tape here to use in my reading journal. I have quite a bit of washi tape, but it's all the thicker, like the normal size. This stuff is the really thin stuff. These are absolutely beautiful. These are sets of watercolors. This one has 6 in it, and these are galaxy colors. I've already used these, and they are so shiny. They're called Shimmer Solid Watercolor. They're just absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing to complain about these at all. So that was Galaxy with 6. Now this is Candy with 12. And these, I've been using the blue a lot. But I've used a couple other colors as well. So they're just absolutely gorgeous and really, really shiny. They don't have these on Temu anymore. I don't know what Temu was doing, but they like removed all their art supplies. And everything that was like in my cart was taken out and said that it was no longer available, and I couldn't find everything I bought. When I looked at my orders, it said they were no longer available. So who knows what's going on with Temu. I'm sure that AliExpress will have these if we search for them, because there were lots more colors which I would like to get. Then I got a set of these neon color gel pens. These are 1 millimeter, and they are glitter as well. Got a new sticker book because the one I have is overflowing. This is a little smaller than the one that I have, but you take your sticker sheets and you stick them in here so that you can flip through and see your stickers. So I'll have to put smaller ones in here, but it will help my problem of an overflowing sticker book. Got another watercolor. This one is just a solid normal watercolor. This is skin tones, but I like getting skin tone sets because they give you nice browns. So I haven't swatched all of them, but I swatched a few of them, and they seem nice. Don't see anything wrong with them. So these are all browns here. I'm not sure if it shows. Yeah, no, it doesn't show what the colors look like on the box. Now this is a white permanent marker, and it is in Japan it's used as this is Chinese version of it, but they use these in Japan to write on laundry, to put your name in your clothes, in your kids' clothes or college students' clothes, whatever. And I thought I would try this out for going over black lines, because if it did, then like I'm going to get a ton of these in. So we'll have to see what happens. If it works on fabric, which is porous, I don't see why it wouldn't work on paper, which is porous. But I mean, I've tried it on all sorts of things and it works, but I haven't tried it yet on getting rid of black lines. So the verdict is not in yet on those. And then I got this set of glitter marker gel pens. There's no real name or anything on it. Nice set though. And finally, I guess you could call it the main item, is I got a box of acrylic pens. So these are the ones that you don't shake. They're just acrylic. So I really like using these. This is 60 colors in here, so I thought that would be useful to work with. Oh, I can't get it back done up. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. So this is what it looks like in case you're searching. They're just called acrylic markers. They don't really have a name or anything to them. And that's it. That's my whole October haul. So thank you so much for allowing me to share with you, and perhaps you were influenced by something, and perhaps you just saw some things that were new to you. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And in the meantime, until next time, bye!